Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. With the recent cold snap, your furnace has likely been working overtime to keep your home warm day and night. And as you continue to crank up the thermostat, you'll want to ensure it's running properly. And according to a study from Oxford University, 45% of the jobs in the world will be eliminated in the next 25 years due to changing technology. As the temperatures drop throughout the winter months, many individuals are fortunate enough to jet away to exotic locations. And as inviting as this sounds, many tropical destinations are also dealing with a range of illnesses. Thanks for joining us here today. The furnace is the hardest working appliance in your home throughout the winter season, and ongoing maintenance should be a top priority. With the recent cold snap, your furnace has likely been working overtime to keep your home warm day and night. And as you continue to crank up the thermostat, you'll want to ensure it's running properly. And it all starts with the furnace filters.
Common things is people just forget about the furnace filter and know what kind of furnace filter you need and get yourself a good supply of them for the whole winter. And when the really, really cold weather comes, you're probably needing to replace that furnace filter monthly. So get a half a dozen of them, and then you're set right through to March or even April when we all stop using our furnaces again.
And along with changing your furnace filters on a regular basis, annual maintenance of your furnace overall should be a habit you get into to ensure there aren't any problems when you need it the most.
Get a qualified licensed plumber in there to check out the furnace and look at things like all the moving parts, lubricating the motor and the fan, checking the heat exchanger. If there's a crack in that can let oxygen in, and that can interfere with the burning process. Make sure the pilot light system works properly. Check and even reset the natural gas burners, and look at the gas lines that lead to the furnace, because those are actually your gas lines. Anything from the gas meter on inside is actually owned by you. So it really is up to you to maintain and have that equipment and the piping that leads to it regularly inspected.
By ensuring your furnace is properly maintained and installing a programmable thermostat, you can keep your home warm throughout the long days of our prairie winter.
In the town before, there was 2 different clinics working out of 2 different separate buildings. So having that all under one roof, it's all a benefit to the patient.
For over 12 years, Southwest TV News has provided the visuals for the defining moments in our community. Support your community and help us to continue our work. Support our sponsors by watching the ads on YouTube and by clicking the ads on our website. Pennies per click, which will help us continue to bring you the award-winning news coverage you've come to expect from Southwest TV News. As technology continues to change, so should your skills in order to keep you more employable. Technology is changing before our eyes on a daily basis as the world around us becomes more automated through the use of artificial intelligence, drones, and other technology. And according to a study from Oxford University, 45% of the jobs in the world will be eliminated in the next 25 years due to changing technology. As dismal as this may sound, one futurist says retraining and other educational tools will be the key.
So we've projected that by 2030, the average person entering the workforce that year will have to plan on rebooting their skills 6 times throughout their working life. And somebody who has to shift gears that often will want to do the retraining in the least amount of time, not the most. And so traditional colleges become a very poor fit for this type of retraining.
Frey believes the shift in retraining will lead to more private companies offering learning solutions for very specific needs. One such company capitalizing on this opportunity is the Digital Experts Academy, an online training institution offering its students the opportunity to learn about digital marketing and the creation of digital businesses.
Whether it be to provide guitar lessons online, whether it be to consult small business owners and create e-learning courses that they can sell, whether it be to have any message that they have that they want to take out to the marketplace. Effectively, what we've created is an academy where we teach people how to take an idea and materialize it into a business in the digital world. And the huge advantage is the reach, obviously, and the fact that you don't need the original brick and mortar business risks and costs that are involved to get that idea out to the marketplace.
In the end, futurist Thomas Frey suggests that your education is never finished, and one should commit to lifelong learning. And those who embrace the advancements in technology as tools to enhance their skills will be better prepared for the future changes in the employment landscape.
Those times when I thought that he was just very quiet and shy and withdrawing a little bit, that he was probably depressed and I didn't know it.
And you think that this is a short-term thing. In a week or two, he's going to be back to normal, but that's not the case.
Well, if you're planning a tropical vacation this winter, health officials are again reminding you to ensure you have all of your vaccinations up to date. As the temperatures drop throughout the winter months, many individuals are fortunate enough to jet away to exotic locations. And as inviting as this sounds, many tropical destinations are also dealing with a range of illnesses, which you should be aware of.
And also it's important to keep in mind that many of the places that we like to go to, warmer places down south, there's been new developments in diseases, things like the Zika virus, the chikungunya virus, dengue virus, and also malaria. Actually, last year we saw a significant increase in the number of people coming back who were ill with one or other of these diseases.
This being said, by doing your homework in advance, you can ensure you have the proper vaccinations well before you board your flight.
We always encourage people to get their vaccines earlier. What one has to keep in mind is that the vaccine, once given, doesn't mean you're protected there and then. It takes about 2 weeks for the body to develop enough protection from the vaccine you've been given. So the rule of thumb for most vaccines is that get them at least 2 weeks before you travel, because if you get them in a shorter period of time, you won't be as well protected when you get there.
You can find out what vaccinations are required for various tourist destinations by contacting your local public health office.
We are beaming to you from Swift Current, beaming with pride.
Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.